Szczesny just renewed his contract with FC Barcelona, extending it till 2027. I mean, the Polish goalkeeper didn't make up his mind on time as to whether he wants to renew or not. But at a point, he did give the green light, saying that he was definitely going to renew. It was just a matter of when. And now that he has officially renewed his contract with the club till 2027, I'd like to come out to openly say that as a culé, as a Barcelona fan, I know my goalkeepers for next season. And they are none other than Joan Garcia as my starting goalkeeper and Szczesny as my backup goalkeeper. I don't know about you as a culé. I don't know if you have any other goalkeeper in mind. But like I said, as for me, myself and I, my goalkeepers for next season are both Joan Garcia and Szczesny. Now, before we move on to the other topics of the day, I'd like to say a massive congratulations to our club legend, Ivan Rakitic, who just retired from football at the age of 37 after having massive contributions to the team. And, signing Rakitic from Sevilla for 20 million euros was actually worth it. I mean, he has so many contributions to the team, massive goals and assists, and all from the midfield. That is a really, really huge achievement. Also, having so many trophies in his cabinet, I'd like to say that in my book, Ivan Rakitic is one of our club legend, and he's the kind of player that you would never get off your memory because he's so good. Or let me say, we are so fond of him to the point that when we see a particular jersey, you will tell yourself, "Oh, this jersey is so Rakitic," because I mean, of course, it is so Rakitic. So yes, a huge congratulations to Ivan Rakitic for this retirement. He's opening a new chapter in his life. I just want to wish him all the best. And I would like it if you all can also do well to wish him all the best. The preseason tour will be seeing some young stars from the Barça Athletic, one of which is Ibrahim Diarra, who Hansi Flick specifically gave him a particular routine to follow, in order for him to stay physical, in order for him to stay healthy, and in order for him to stay with enough and, quality strength for him to train with the first team in the preseason and to also go all around with them during the preseason tour. Now, who is Ibrahim Diarra? Ibrahim Diarra is more of a right winger and also an inside forward, but I mean, we are at the point in the club where we are going to take whatever thing we can make use of, or we are going to take advantage of whatever thing that seems useful or advantageous to us as a team. And if you ask me, I'll tell you that I feel this young lads are going to ensure that they do everything that they can do to make it to the first team because they know that at the point that we are in right now, we are in dire need of several. We're trying to fuel the team, we're trying to get our squad depth, we're trying to ensure that the team is packed and loaded as much as we can. And with everything going on in the transfer market right now, or let me say, yeah, with everything going on in the market right now, we are at the point that we seriously need to do nothing but look inward. So yeah, Ibrahim Diarra is one to look out for as he will be traveling. I mean, he's a Malian player, but would be going to Barcelona in a couple of days and would definitely travel with the team in the Asian tour. Like I said, Ibrahim Diarra is one to look out for. And one thing I want us to know, or one thing I want us to realize, is that Barcelona, or let me say La Masia, is any product from Barcelona is usually one of the best, if not the best, at the end of the day. So yes, Ibrahim Diarra joining the team, we never can tell. We never can tell what he's gonna do, but I trust that Hansi Flick would be able to unlock so many potentials in those guys. Yes, I have that much trust in Hansi Flick. I don't know about you. Now, this now takes me to talking about Roony Bardghji, who Roony Bardghji, who at a point in time we all were asking, I was asking, where is Roony Bardghji? We talked about him, Barcelona signing him. Okay, where exactly is he? We've not heard anything about him. Well, news about Roony Bardghji resurfaced this morning when Fabrizio Romano posted that his medicals are almost done. And of course, I'd like to remind you guys that we signed this guy almost free. Not free though. We signed him for 2 million euros, which if we had done in January, it would have been just for free. But don't forget, like I said, this guy was, it was really, really talked about at some point where, especially after he scored the winner against Manchester United in the Champions League, but then got injured, ACL injury and whatnot. But then we still cannot tell the ceiling of his talent. We still cannot tell the peak of his talent. We still cannot tell how good, how much, or what the kind of contribution that is going to bring to the team. And the thing is, initially, what they had in mind was that whenever we get to sign him, they're going to take him out, loan him out to another club, then, but now things have changed. He's going to alternate between the Barça Athletic and also the first team, which means he's likely to also travel with the club during the Asian tour. And for one, I'm eager to see what he's going to bring to the team. I'm so eager to see how much he's going to add to our squad depth. I'm eager to see if he's really going to be a plus. Hopefully a plus and not a minus. I sincerely do hope that at the end of the day, Roony Bardghji would be more than an addition to the team, because trust me, we can use every hand that we get right now. Hands? No. Legs. We can use every leg that we can get right now. Now, this would now take me right over to talking about Luis Diaz. The thing is Luis Diaz a good player? Absolutely. He's a very good winger. He's a talented winger. He's a good dribbler. But I'll tell you that the amount his release clause is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 82 million is not something that my club, or let me say my team, should or would be able to drop right now. Even if we had that amount of money, I still think it is ridiculous. And even though Luis Diaz himself have been in talks with Liverpool, claiming or saying he wants to leave, probably to go to Barcelona. And as we all know, or if you've heard, Bayern are also in the race for Luis Diaz. Now, something amazes me about Bayern. The fact that of late, they have also been in the market for the same players as Barcelona. It's understandable after what happened to Jamal Musiala in the Club World Cup. I feel really bad about that. A huge blow to Bayern Munich, by the way, and I really do hope that Jamal Musiala comes back better, stronger. He's one talent that should be looked out for. He's one talent that I envy as a person. I'm not going to lie about that. So yes, I hope that it comes back better and stronger. But the thing is, Bayern Munich are trying so hard to ensure that they fill Jamal Musiala's position, and they are also in the market for those same players that Barcelona are looking to get, both Luis Diaz and also Marcus Rashford. There are rumors that Luis Diaz wants to go to Germany. He wants to go to the Bundesliga. He wants to go to Bayern Munich. And he has even given his go ahead. He has given he has given a say to the Bayern Munich deal. Now, this is not something that I want to buy into, because I'd like to think that I've been traumatized. The last deal with Nico Williams really traumatized me. And even though this is not the first time we are having issues in the transfer window, this one is still really fresh in my head. So it's going to take me a while to get over it. Now, Luis Diaz, his release clause is 82 million euros. I do not think that, matter of fact, I do not think even Bayern Munich would be willing to spend that ridiculous amount on a player like Luis Diaz. Like I said, he is a very good player. He's a quality player and a fantastic dribbler, and is going to add a lot to the team. But that amount is not something I think that my team, financially, Barcelona is just not there yet. We are not there yet. We recently just got slammed with a fine of 15 million euros. We still need to get a left back. We still need fullbacks. We still need to make other signings. So I think it is really financially unwise or financially not smart for us to go into the market for a player like Luis Diaz for that ridiculous amount. And then if you're wondering, oh, but what if Barcelona has the money? Let them sign it. It's not your money after all. Yes, it's not my money. But I'm not going to lie. You all know how passionate I am when it comes to Barcelona. Anything that has to do with Barcelona, you all know how passionate I get. So I do not think, come on. Come on, we all know that money, we all know that release clause is absolutely ridiculous. Another reason why I'm having issues with Barcelona going for Luis Diaz is the fact that he also says he's willing to get a pay cut to join Barcelona, and he doesn't even mind if we're able to register him or not. Now, it is sounding too good to be true. Do not blame me if I think that way. I mean, with everything that happened with Nico Williams, I think it is only normal for me to respond the way I'm responding. How would a player like Luis Diaz claim to want to reduce his salary to join Barcelona? I'll tell you again that this deal sounds or looks too good to be true. But yes, fingers are crossed. I'll see how Deco, Hansi Flick, and Laporta goes about this in the market, and we'll see however way it turns out. Also, there's Marcus Rashford, who is more than willing. He has been more than willing. He has done everything. He has dropped every tiny little bit, every tiny bit of hints that he can drop for the club, and he's just expecting to hear from the club. Now, even though Marcus Rashford himself is a really, really good player, a really, really quality player, except of course the fact that he's not at the level that we all used to know him. The thing is, Marcus Rashford still has a lot to the team. He can play as a left winger, he can play as a right winger, he can even play as a striker. But I mean, he's coming on loan. That is one thing I'm all about. He's coming on loan. This is someone that we can use. Marcus Rashford can fill the position as a left winger. Then Ian Regili, as a backup plan for him while we wait for the next transfer window for us to go all out for another quality left winger. Because we all know that in the market currently, there aren't quality wingers. There aren't enough quality. I mean, Nico Williams, yes, fair. Marcus Rashford, oh well. And then Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz edges all of them. But the truth is, signing Luis Diaz is almost impossible. So Marcus Rashford lying there. See, I'm just going to feel bad about this whole thing if at the end of the day we do not get Luis Diaz and still do not get Marcus Rashford, because I do not see any reason why we do not go all out for Marcus Rashford, who is more than willing to come to the club. He has shown everything. He has given every hint that he wants to give or that he can give to the club to show that I am willing to come. But now he's sounding, or the club is making us realize or understand that he's just going to be a backup plan for Luis Diaz, which only means he's not a priority right now. Luis Diaz is our main priority. And if we get Luis Diaz, or when we get Luis Diaz, Rashford comes as a backup option. Does it make any sense? Of course it does. But are we going to keep, with what happened with Nico Williams, are we really going to just sit back and watch? Are we really going to sit back and just watch, Luis Diaz potentially? I'm not saying he's going to do that. But we never can tell. We never expected Nico Williams to do what he did. So we can't even think of what to expect from Luis Diaz also. So are we going to sit back, keep our fingers crossed, wait for Luis Diaz to make his decision before we go all out for Rashford? I don't think that is a smart move. Although the club has really, they've been talks that they've been following up on Nusa and Ball. I really think we should make hay while the sun shines. It's not looking good on the club anymore. So I would really, really love it if we can make up our mind as soon as possible. But yeah, I would really, really love to know, if you were Deco, if you were the sporting director, or if you had the power to sign a player amongst these two, would you rather spend that huge amount on Luis Diaz and then you tell yourself, to hell with whatever is going to happen afterwards? Luis Diaz is what I want, and Luis Diaz is going to give me what I want. So yes, I would spend 60, 70, 80 million euros to get Luis Diaz. Or would you just stick to Rashford on loan, then maybe use that money to, get other quality, fill the squad with a left back, or, say a fullback? Then maybe next season we go all out for another left wide winger. Or, let me just know what you would rather do if you were the sporting director in the comment section. And of course, like I said, whatever thing goes up going forward, I'll be more than willing to bring to you the gist, because right now I am traumatized. And I'm at the point where if I do not see, even a here we go might not really give me the adrenaline that it should give. I'm not going to believe that a player is my player just yet until I see him wearing my jersey, because yes, is it that bad? It is way worse than you guys could think about it. And here we go, cool. But then seeing him wear the Blaugrana shirts, wearing the Blaugrana colors, wearing the Blaugrana jersey, only then would I say, okay, yes, this player is my player. But of course, I'll come back always to always give you guys the details, the news, transfer news, or whatever news relating to the best club in the whole wide world. I gave you guys a different energy today. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I just decided to do what? To stay calm today. Preseason starts soon, so you might be getting the other side of me. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and if you're new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you can get to know whenever I post a video. My name still remains Adejoke Adebisi, and as always, Visca Barça, Visca El Catalunya. I love you guys so much. Of course, I'll see you again very soon. Bye.